Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where, oh that's interesting, I have new headphones. It shouldn't affect mic quality because it's the same mic, but I sound quite a bit differently in my ears, so that's going to be fun. But we were in debt, and we're now coming out of debt, so that is fantastic. We do need to get this particular place just a little bit stronger. That would be nice. We need to get our castle town up to rank 2 ASAP, to be sure. As well, I want to check in here, do we have any ability to change laws? No, until 846. Okay, good to know. Well, we're going to be hoping for peace for a few years here. That would sure be nice. Is our council doing things? Kind of. We definitely need to be proselytizing, though. There we go. Do we have a better patriarch than 15? No, we do not. Okay, fair enough. 15's okay. It's not amazing. We should be researching military tech, though, to be sure. There we go. We've got our techs good to go. I don't want to get an upgrade in cities and temples just yet. I would much rather get castle infrastructure. I think, given what we have available here, castle infrastructure is definitely what we want to go for. According to our marshal, the peasants of Massawa are having frequent troubles with highwaymen and wild beasts. He suggests constructing a series of outposts along the roads of Massawa. The peasantry would feel much safer, and it might even lead to more peasants moving to the country. That's only 21.8 gold. We are doing this. Absolutely. Fantastic. Okay, so how much are we making per month right now? 15.66. I'd like it to be a little bit higher. That would be nice, anyway. So, we need another 100 gold to get our castle town here upgraded. I don't think there's a whole lot that we can do about that currently, because we've got a Jewish province here in Simeon. So we kind of need... Actually, both of these are Jewish. Interesting. Are these holy sites? I don't think so. Like, Axum is our holy site. But no, these aren't holy sites. They're just colored that way, I think, because they're Jewish and Israelite. So, I would like to get rid of those so that we can properly exploit the loan mechanic. But unfortunately, that's not currently an option. So we'll just have to get those eventually converted over. We have not been doing well with conversions, if I'm honest. Like, we only have an annual chance of 1.77% to convert this, and I don't think religious customs helps that. No, it does not. None of these really do. Okay. Well, that's fine. We almost have enough money to build our Castle Town rank 2 in Rama, which will be absolutely perfect. That'll be in less than a month. And we did just fight off a holy war over here, and it looks like they've got a nice revolt going on. I'm a fan of this. The more problems that befall the Abbasids, the better off we are. So let's go ahead and get this castle town building ASAP. 508 days, so that'll take some time. But it shouldn't be too bad. And then we just need to start getting our troop production up. Because we do need to wait for... Oh, we already have castle walls too. Right. Okay. We do need to wait for castle walls to spread out over this direction still. How is that going anyway? Over here? Poorly. Because we need... castle infrastructure, or rather, we need improved keeps, level 2, don't we? Yeah, we do. And we don't quite have improved keeps level 1. We do in Massawa. Okay. Well, that's working on spreading out, so that's fine. I think the next thing that we start building is some of these upgrades in here. Like, for example, Ethiopian drilling grounds? Or probably more likely training grounds for the retinue size, I think. ties in war for Desta's claim on Alakaf on a different duke. Okay. So these dukes are fighting amongst themselves. I'm not a big fan of this. I would prefer, if they're going to fight, that they fight like these guys or these guys. We do want to get some boats going. So maybe we should build a castle shipyard, although we don't have the shipbuilding tech for that in this province yet. We do have shipbuilding, rank 1, but that needs to finish spreading into Masawa before we can build ships here. And once we can do that, then we can maybe... How many ships would that be? 6 galleys. Okay. You combine that with the 10 galleys, and we'd be able to bring, what, 1,600 men? That's not quite enough to be able to fight this guy. So we would need more than that, for sure. This is really awkward over here. Can we enforce realm peace? I kind of want to enforce realm peace. Yeah, they're okay with it. Excellent. Okay, guys. Everything's gonna be a white piece. Let's just keep it calm. Now we can build training grounds rank 2 once we get level 3 castle infrastructure, and that is definitely what we're working towards. How much more tech do we need here? Another 200 tech points. Okay. That is a lot of money, and we're gonna have to spend a lot of money. Okay. Well, we can get some culture tech points generating. Also tax upgrades in Axum. This is probably worthwhile to do. We're gonna be in a deficit for a while, though. But I think we do it. It's gonna be like a 10-month deficit. Actually, a little less than that, like an 8-month deficit. Hopefully we don't have too bad of events happening, because that would be awkward indeed. So the Abbasids have been being jerks, but hopefully the Byzantines will convince them otherwise, or the Umayyads maybe. We really can't fight the Abbasids currently. Hypothetically, if we were to fight their top liege, he has 21,000 troops available to him right now. And that's half of what he would normally have. So we need like 40,000 troops before we can fight the Abbasids at their current strength level. Now, their strength level will not remain. I'm willing to bet they're going to collapse at some point. What is their decadence? I didn't even look. Their decadence is 53, so it's not huge, but it's getting up there. So that's a potential issue for them. Wag has been converted to Miaphysite, which is really good for us. That's this county here. Unfortunately, it wasn't one of the 2 Jewish counties. I would really like to get them converted, but our own counties are, in my opinion, more important right now. Currently making almost 20 gold per month, and there's our castle town finishing in Rama. We can actually upgrade that to a level 3 castle town, and that is what we should be working on next. So we can upgrade level 3 castle towns for all of our castles in our capital. It costs about 300 gold, but we should definitely be doing it. We're on business focus, and it's a little unfortunate that we haven't been getting additional funding coming in. We've been getting kind of bad luck on that front. But hey, we're out of debt with this next tick. There we go. Excellent. No bad events. That is what I like to see. So we do need about 900 total gold. That will increase our tax income by 2 annually per castle. So 6 annually. Which will be a decent amount. It'll be about half a gold per month. I'm okay with this. But for now, this is the only thing we are interested in, is getting our personal castles as upgraded as we can, and eventually converting these 2 bishoprics into additional castles. Because that is how we develop power. Which is the goal right now. So, we do need more money. And I don't think that we have the option to extort our subjects. No, we do not. Okay, fair enough. It's probably a good thing that we're not doing that, all things considered. What we really need right now is some events to come in. This is not a great event. Our court physician botched the treatment of our half-brother. Do we care about our half-brother's opinion? He has no troops of his own. He's got food poisoning. I think we kind of don't care. We didn't become rivals, so it's all good. Excellent. This child lacks a childhood focus. He is our heir. I'm going to make him thrift-focused. Otherwise, we don't have a whole lot going on, all things considered. We do need about another 150 gold before we can start upgrading another castle town. And I think we'll go for Adwa, is probably the one we're going to go for. But it does feel nice to be making over 20 gold per month. That's very solid. Hey look, he died. After a disagreement with Emil. Okay. I'm fine with this. I really don't care. So we're gaining 1.26 tech points in the economy category per month. That is a good thing. We do need to get our military tech up a little bit. I have a feeling our military tech is kind of a bit of a problem. Actually, we're about on par with the Abbasids. This Duke is requesting that we give him a Kordat. No. Go away. That is not going to be a thing. We are, however, going to be building this Castletown upgrade in just about 50 gold. So that is pretty great. While we're waiting, I guess we can take a bit of a look at the rest of the world. Tibet is doing pretty well. That's usually the case at this point, though. Oh, hello. Yes, we are organizing an expedition. Fantastic. Yes, I'm doing a merchant ship for the journey. It's super expensive. It'll pay off. No. The bishops cannot come along. Okay, so what do we got going on over here? West Francia is being excited. Oh, look at this. Norway has invaded Scotland and Germany. That's kind of exciting. Pomerania is a little early. I feel like they're not supposed to be here quite yet. Hi, Bohemia. Lombardy is over here. That's exciting for them, I'm sure. Okay, so we are here. We're going to give him a dozen strong horses. And he's going to be flattered. Hopefully this pays off. I'm going to be really sad. We have high learning, so we can explain our steward being a jerk. Not a whole lot interesting going on in the rest of the world, but hey, a profitable agreement. Fantastic. That's what I'm looking for. 500 gold. We're going to spend some immediately. We're going to spend it right here. And we're going to spend some more immediately as well. The steward is probably going to ask for some money from that. Yeah, 126.5. I'm okay with getting greedy. He was just doing his duty. We're going to get this castle town upgrading right now. Excellent. Okay, so now all we need is this one. So we just need another 300 gold to get our income maxed out for now. Assuming tech hasn't spread over here, and no, it has not yet. I'd be a little shocked if it had. So we're currently making 21.54. Did we become greedy? It's actually kind of disappointing that we didn't. Yeah, I'm kind of sad about that, actually. Rather saddened indeed. I could have really used that extra 10% tax. But alas, that is not to be a thing. But hey, 500 gold. I'll definitely take that. Yeah, we're not gonna do prosperity festivals. Sorry guys, that's too expensive. I've got other things to spend money on. Like building towns. Specifically of the castle variety. Not too interested in building cities just yet. We'll build some of them. In fact, we'll build a lot of them in our vassal locations once we get to that point. The question is, I'm allowed to use console commands to demolish holdings under the rules of this playthrough, right? I just have to pay the amount that it would cost us to build a new holding. The question is, does that only apply to our counties? Or can we do that to vassal counties as well? I don't exactly know, and if you have an opinion on that, it's not going to come into play for a while, so I would request that you leave a comment and let me know what your opinion on whether we're allowed to demolish vassal holdings or not is. I'd be very interested to know that. I'm not sure what I think, so help me figure that out. Hopefully, we'll have it figured out by the time it becomes relevant. It won't be relevant for a little bit yet. Desert cavalry. Oh my. Okay. Light cavalry and camels. What is this? A betrothal with the Khan of Bulgaria. Who is she? She's our sister. We have an heir. We have a backup. So I think this is okay. A non-aggression pact with Bulgaria would be a good thing, considering that they might even be willing to help us against the Abbasids at some point. Like, if we get a crusade going or something. And we've got another heir on the way, potentially anyway. A troubadour and his wife, the Troberits, has arrived from Occitania. Their performances range from vulgar satires to political cervantes and everything in between, including songs and poems of courtly love. So, we can either lose an intrigue for a couple months, or we can pay him 13 gold, and we would gain the trait charitable. That might be a good thing to do. 13 gold isn't very much, and charitable, I think, is useful enough that we want to have that. Chief of Haya has provided me with proof that the Duke of Taze has been viciously slandering me. You don't say. Okay, we'll threaten him with exposure. Hopefully he'll stay out of Actually, is he... He's our advisor. We're not going to use the information. He's 52. He'll die before we will anyway. We're 27, unless we get murdered again. How are we doing on that front anyway? The Duke of Taze still dislikes us, but everybody else is pretty okay with us. Why does he not like us? Because we're a tyrant, and that's going to be for a while. He desires the Kingdom of Yemen, and he's a title claimant. Okay, so there's just not a lot that we can do there. Sounds good. So our heir is currently age 9. That's fine. And we are about to be able to build our final castle town, which will be very good. And we can in fact do it right now. And so we shall. There we go. Money well spent on investing in more money. Now, once we get our training grounds built, we might be able to get another 250 retinue troops, which would be really good. Having 1,000 is a very good threshold for retinues. It is going to cost us 285.8, and we won't be able to upgrade them until our castle infrastructure goes up. We're having dinner and plenty of drinks with Fauna Te tonight. It's lovely, yet what I'm most charmed by is Fauna herself. Why else would I not immediately stop our conversation, which has slowly been beginning to touch upon some almost heretical ideas, questioning the salvation of God? So the question here is, do we want to join the Satanic Society? Our wife is in hiding. Apparently we don't control whether she's in hiding or not. Okay. Well, the thing here is that I'm wondering is, how much do we care about church opinion? I feel like not a whole lot. That said, we kind of do want to have our moral authority going up a little bit. I don't know. We can't request things. I feel like we'll not join the Satanic Society this time. I think that we are more useful right now actually joining a society like, say, the Hermetic Society, perhaps. Our learning is high enough. We can't actually join the community of St. Anthony. I wonder if this gives us... Does the community of St. Anthony give us the ability to convert counties? Let's join it. Okay, so this gives us Wisdom of St. Anthony, Monthly Piety, a reduction of fertility. Okay. Monthly Piety and Learning. We get the power to take a vow of celibacy, renounce the vow of celibacy, and get spiritual guidance. Oh, we can remove one of their vices. That's actually pretty good. Inviting a holy ascetic, and we can teach a virtue. Okay. We can only add a virtue that we have ourselves. And we can, once we are the top rank, convert counties. Okay. Sounds good. So we have a bit of a goal there, then. That'll help us with our slight religion problem. Although they've kind of stopped rebelling for a bit. That's nice. The revolt risk is starting to come up again, though. So we should expect that they should start revolting soon. But this respite has been very good for us. It's allowed us to very much strengthen our economy. We've been able to dump 900 gold into castle towns. So that's great. Well, that's no good. Our wife is having an affair. How rude. And she won't even convert to Miaphysite. This will cost us piety. Even though they would give us the divorce because she was a heathen and unfaithful. And because he's our vassal. Yep. That's a lot of reasons, actually. I don't think I'll do it, though. So there's 2 of our castle towns coming in. Fantastic. And the 3rd one is still a ways away. So our income continues to grow. I'm very, very pleased with that. And now we need to start growing our armies again. That is currently top priority to try to prevent people from declaring on us. That said, we do have a fairly respectable army available now. Specifically, we've got about 6,000, almost 6,700 troops available to us. And that's still coming up a little bit. Not a huge amount. We're basically capped out. This guy is a Monophysite. No, you do not get to be a Monophysite, sir. Thank you. Now he's back to being a Miaphysite. Excellent. So the guy that holds these, he's Monophysite, right? Monophysite and Monophysite. Yes, good. Okay. Well, it is pretty much time to put a cut in here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Next episode, we will start focusing on putting money into our troop production. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time. No, you can't do this. Get out of here. See you all next time.